adapt and we just keep going, and where there's change needed, we just change it up and go with the flow.
What's up, perfectly blended family, and welcome back to another video. I'm Chantel, and in this video we're taking you through another couple's morning routine. But before we get into it, guys, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so when we drop a new video, you're alerted. Alright guys, let's get into it. I used to take it for granted waking up in the mornings, getting dressed, and I just go about my day. But as seasons change, people change. And now I'm changing how I see things. In the mornings, as I prepare for my day, in my head, I go through a list of things I'm grateful for. First thing I'm grateful for is my health. Because without my health, I couldn't be doing this vlog you're watching right now. Through my experience in nursing, I've come across so many people, and some of the sickest patients I've cared for had one wish laying in their hospital bed. And that one wish was just to have better health. Soon I came to realize health is wealth. I personally have so many things to be grateful for. To name a few, I'm grateful for my family, I'm grateful for my house, I'm grateful for the food on my table, I'm grateful for the clothes on my back, I'm grateful for this wonderful business called YouTube, I'm even grateful for you. Yes, you watching, thank you. Life is never linear, there's always unexpected twists and turns. But I'm learning life is really what you make it. We create our reality. I want to lead by example, and so it's important I pay attention to how I feel, because I now know how I'm feeling influences what comes next. Alright guys, so it's just 6:15 in the morning, and before I start making my breakfast, I'm not a big coffee drinker, but I do like to get some of this in my system to help boost my energy. It's called Pump High Intensity Pre-Workout. So this stuff is pretty strong, and it has 200 milligrams of caffeine. So this definitely wakes me up in the morning. So I just add a scoop of this in my glass. It's all done, but I'm gonna add just a little bit more water to the glass because I do take vitamins in the morning. Alright guys, so I'm gonna make my breakfast. I'd like to get into the gym 7 or just after 7. So right now it's 6:30 and that's the goal. So I'm just gonna get things going and try to get into the gym because Greg's going to be in the gym around the same time, just after 7, and I want to beat him to the treadmill. Alright guys, so let's get breakfast ready. Let's go. The key to desirable change is to be consistent. So I'm dedicating 100 days to this new morning routine. I'm going to be consistent and see what happens next. This is the oats I use, gluten-free. I do put a little bit of brown sugar in my oats. That should be good. Alright guys, so I only have about 10 minutes to eat this and get everything in before I head into the gym. I'm starting to feel my pre-workout. Pre-workout is used to give you that energy to take you through a workout. It's It's not for everybody. It makes you like tingly, you feel your hands itching, your hair starts to itch, the bottom of your feet start to itch. Every pre-workout is a little bit different in the way people feel it. Mammoth, the one that I took today, the high intensity pre-workout, it's one of the stronger ones. So yeah, anyways, I take a variety of vitamins, guys. I have like 7, and they range from probiotics, a multivitamin, biotin for hair, skin, and nails, vitamin C, vitamin D, cranberry for women's health. Yeah, and I have them all here. So I take all of these in the morning, and then I feel like superwoman for the rest of the day. I also like to start my day off with like a lot of positivity, just because I think it's important to set good, clear intentions for the day. So I listen to a variety of things on YouTube in the morning. All right, so the one I'm listening to today is called Joe Dispenza, Expect New Way of Thinking in a New Way of Being. So I'm gonna turn that on.
The same exact thing.
All right, guys, I'll see you in the gym soon.
Now, how you think and how you feel creates your state of being.
All right, guys, so it's 10 after 7. Greg's gonna be down any minute, so I really need to get into the gym. So let's just go in and get things started.
Good morning, guys. It is 7:10 a.m. I'm supposed to be on the treadmill. All right, so I start my day the same way every day. I just basically get up, throw some clothes on, and I hop on the treadmill. And I kind of time it because I can hear Chantel gets up just before me, and I get on the treadmill right after she's done warming up. So I'm just gonna go downstairs, drink a glass of water, get on the treadmill, and wake myself up. All right, let's do that.
It's getting pretty warm in here as the weather warms up. Like right now, it's 16.7 degrees, and with both Greg and I working out in here, the temp will go up, so it's not as cold, thank goodness. I like to start with a 5-minute warm up. I kind of just go through some quotes that keep my mind on track, and just again setting my day to be filled with positivity and new opportunities. I am working on my glutes today, guys. So I have a glute specific workout today, so we're just gonna get that started. All right, guys, let's go.
Without persistence, you'll be defeated even before you start. With persistence, you'll win. With persistence will come success. It takes a person with a vision, fortitude, and unswerving confidence to make a new concept succeed.
It's as late as I like it to be, 7:15. I think I got everything in the garage. 1 sec. Alright, I like to keep my hat on, keep myself warm until I get warmed up on the treadmill. Kids are still sleeping, but they should be up any minute now. Chantel's in here. She should be done on the treadmill so I can hop on.
All right, guys, so I just finished 5.5 minutes of cardio. So I'm all warmed up, and Greg just came in.
Why 5.5?
I always do 5.5. Because it takes a treadmill a little bit to warm up. So I do 5.5.
Alright.
I'm really feeling that pre-workout, guys. I'm like tingling all over, and I have energy. So
Promoting some mammoth pump?
well, not really. I'm just letting them know what I use. Anyways, let's get this glute workout started. So Greg's he just does the treadmill for 30 minutes. He won't be using any other equipment in the gym, so that's good because sometimes it's a tight space for both of us, depending on which workout we're doing.
I forgot my heart monitor.
Oh, Greg forgot his heart monitor. All right, guys, I'm gonna get started, so let's go.
So after the hip thrusts, today Chantel is going to try using sliders for the first time. So I just wanted to describe to her how to do them without actually demonstrating, and she picked it up pretty well. She got it. But while Chantel is doing her exercise, I'm listening to an audiobook. So I have noise canceling headphones in, and I'll give her pointers if I see something that could be corrected, but I usually listen to an audiobook that's related to books that I'm currently reading. So right now I'm reading Feeling is the Secret, and the book I'm listening to is the same. Feeling is the Secret by Neville Goddard. Chantel needs to do better on those hamstring curls. I wasn't paying attention. You need fuller extension.
Alright guys, so Greg has done his half an hour of cardio. I still have a couple exercises to do, plus 20 minutes of cardio after I'm done my workout. So he's gonna go in and
I'm gonna go make breakfast.
okay, and then do the kids' lunch and make sure that all the kids are up and getting ready. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Yep.
Alright guys, I'm gonna keep going. Gosh, this is an intense workout early in the morning, but you must conquer. Alright, let's keep going.
So it looks like Jasmine already got herself up. You get your cereal and everything by yourself? Good job, Jazz. Where's your brother? Is he still sleeping? And your sister? She up? Alright. So I've been up for just over 45 minutes. Already burned over 300 calories and walked 3,500 steps. Drank almost a liter of water. It's a good start to the day. And when I do that, I find I have so much more energy through the day, and my body's not as stiff. My hips feel looser. And as soon as I stop doing that morning cardio, that's when I notice my hips get tight, my little back feels a little tight. One of the benefits you don't even think of, starting my day walking up a hill, it loosens everything up. So it's not just cardiovascular health.
Alright guys, so I am going on to my last exercise for the glutes, and it's a sumo deadlift, let's say, and it's really just targeting the glute area. And this one is quite challenging for me at the end of my workout, like being the last exercise that I do, because I'm so tired pushing through this. I guess I'll give myself like a hour and 20 minute time frame before we have to leave the house and drop the kids off. So it's like next exercise, go, go, go. And I'm definitely like tired, but I'm gonna get it done. All right, let's move to the very last exercise. Let's go. All right guys, I should be wearing this belt to keep my abs tight. It's always good when you're lifting heavy to keep your core tight. You don't want to just let your belly like go out like a balloon. You always want to keep that core tight. All right guys, let's get it.
Say hi.
Hi.
What you watching?
My baby.
Sorry?
My baby.
Boss baby? What you eating?
Because my breakfast.
Did you get dressed all by yourself? Good job, buddy. Eat the same thing every morning. Already ate a strip of bacon, eggs, there's cheese in there, bowl of oats, applesauce, more water. I sip on an energy drink. I don't actually drink the whole thing. Vitamins. That's a start. I always finish breakfast with a tablespoon of fish oil.
Alright guys, so I'm done my glute workout. Now it's time to hop on the treadmill for 20 minutes to get that cardio in. While I'm on the treadmill, I like to read. This is where I get a lot of my self-growth help books and positivity, mind frame books. So I like to read those when I'm on the treadmill. Right now I'm still reading The Complete Works by Florence Scovel. So let's just get it done, because after my cardio, we have to drop the kids to school. And I try to sneak in a shower so I can just get everything done in the morning right before I drop the kids off. All right guys, let's go.
Keep your eye on the goal. All men who have accomplished big things have done this. Feel rich and you'll attract riches. Feel successful and you'll become successful.
Alright guys, so I am all done my workout for the day. I feel that I'm moving in the momentum of accomplishment. Anyways, it's time for me to go shower. I don't even know if I can shower. It seems like the kids are like right at the door getting ready to leave. So I might just have to put my top on, put a sweater on, and go in the car. All right, we'll see. All right, guys, let's get this day started. Let's go. Whew, all right, guys, I made it. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning, guys. Ready for school?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, guys, so I made it. I was able to take a quick shower, and it's always better if I take a shower before like I leave the house, because I'm like all sweaty and uncomfortable. I feel so like complete, let's say. I like getting my workout done first thing in the morning, and this is like a recent change for me. I'm gonna say start of January. I told Greg, you know what? I have to switch up my morning routine because I'm not getting certain stuff that I'd like to get done in the middle of the day while the kids are at school. So I'm like, something has to change. So it started with me.
Started like that when they got back to school in January.
Right, okay. So we're in April now, so I've been doing this routine since January, and I'm really proud of myself. And Greg just started working out in the mornings since, so it's gonna be a month, April something for you, right? The end of April? So it's been about a couple weeks since you started?
It's been just over 2 weeks that I get up and I just start my day with the cardio.
Okay, because Greg has like a goal in mind, and he's working on other projects, so it makes sense that he gets up and incorporates his cardio very first thing in the morning. Sometimes it does seem a bit rushed because like I have to get up and we're running on like a really tight time frame. Like I only have like 2 hours, let's say, from the time I wake up to the time I have to be out of the gym and shower and get the kids to school on time. But we're making it happen, and that's what's important sometimes in life. If you want change, the change has to start with you, and you just have to be consistent and just keep going. Anyways, how did your morning go? You got your breakfast in and everything? Okay.
Yeah,
Everything's good? Good. Alright guys, so we're just gonna continue driving, and the kids will be at school in about 10 minutes. Alright, we'll be right back. Alright guys, so the kids are dropped off. They're on time for school. I think we did pretty good this morning. We do pretty good every morning since the new year started, guys. And I'm really proud of us all. Like, good job, team. So now we're gonna go home. It's another off day for Greg. We don't have any like errands to run today, do we?
No, it's funny, like we get to do the vlogs on my off days because the days where I'm working, it's busy, right?
Yeah, it's a lot busier. So if Greg was working today, essentially he comes home, then he works out. Not cardio, because he already did his cardio. He works out with weights, like does weightlifting for an hour. I drop him to work, then I come home, and then I'm in the office from, let's say, 11 till 3. I get the kids come home, I feed the kids, do homework with them, go pick up Greg, come back home, and then it's pretty much getting the kids ready for bed.
Did we have 2 vehicles when we started all this? We did, didn't we?
I can't remember. Not really, no.
We didn't?
I don't think so. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either. We used to have 2 vehicles. And then, but we only have parking for 2 vehicles. And we took one of those parking spots, which is the garage, and turned that into our gym.
Yeah, Greg sold his vehicle in 2020.
In 2020, yeah.
The end of 2020, and then 2021 we started creating our home gym and just been building it ever since, which is so awesome. I'm so grateful for that little home space of ours, guys. Like, I can just get up early, go down in the gym. I don't have to worry about jumping in the car early in the morning, going to a public space. I mean, public gyms are all good and dandy, but sometimes you just want to be in your own space, your own zone, play your music out loud, read out loud, dance sometimes in your own
Work at your own pace.
Exactly.
And yeah, the music's playing is always yours.
Yeah.
It's everything's where you left it.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for equipment.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. I haven't worked out at a gym since January last year.
Oh, mine was September, around September.
Where'd you go to a gym?
Good Life.
You're still in the Good Life?
Yeah, in September I was. And then they locked it down, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stay home now and just work out. And it's funny, guys, because right now, using a home gym, I'm in the best shape of my entire life. Like, I'm in the best shape that I've ever been in working out at home. So it does take determination, drive, and consistency, and I have to set a routine. And it does at times get a little bit harder because I find I'm like, oh, you know what, I'm at home, I'll just work out whenever, and then the time passes me. But I find when I create a strict schedule, such as getting up that early just to get my workout in, I get things done. When my alarm goes off, it's not like I jump up and I'm like, yes, I'm ready for the day. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I'll just work out later. But I'm like, you know what? No, get it done. At least go use the washroom and see what you feel then. And by the time I'm up, I'm like, no, I'm going to get ready. I'm going to get this day started. And I do. Because I'm only waking up an hour earlier than I normally would. So I'm like, let's just get it done. Let's just get this day going. But that's how I feel about it. But I'm so grateful for that home space, man. I really am. So what do you plan to do when we get home?
Oh man, I don't even know yet. Figure out what it is that I gotta do. There's so much things that I want to work on. So I'll probably go downstairs, set my computer up, because it's still in my bag, and then do some work for a couple hours while I digest before I go in and do my weight training.
Yeah. And guys, I like to create a schedule on my phone. I find that it works really well for me. So I even put in the time that I'm going to be in the gym, then come home. I usually have a quick snack like rice cakes and peanut butter, and I drink this Super Boost juice. Like, it's like I call it Super Boost, but it's just my greens.
It's
like,
not a brand, you do it yourself.
Yeah. It's greens. I'll show you guys when I get home what it is. It's just so I can get my greens, and I feel like after I've been taking this consistently for over a month now, I just have more energy. I'm not as tired as I was. So that's why I call it like my Super Boost drink. And then once I have that snack, I go into the office and I start like grinding. Like, I just get to work. I start with my editing. I try to get videos out the way. Since I'm now solely editing the videos, Greg is still actually doing second watches on them and doing the second edit.
But you do the primary.
But I do the primary edits, which is all fun and dandy because I love what we do, guys. I love vlogging and I love watching the playback. Like, I'm always smiling and laughing. It's funny because we're creating memories, but it's funny to be able to watch something tangible as a memory than to think back to what happened and trying to remember it in your thoughts. And that's what I really love about vlogging, is watching all our memories and watching us all grow. It's pretty awesome. Like, I love what I do. Anyways, guys, so we're on our way home. This is pretty much how our mornings go. It's funny because different seasons, different things bring different changes, and we always like change up our morning routines. It's never consistent. Yeah, we just adapt and we just keep going, and where there's change needed, we just change it up and go with the flow. We never resist it. If we find that, you know, we're meeting resistance, things aren't working out, we just change it up. Like, no, something has to change, and we just change it and we go with the flow. Anyways, guys, we are heading home, so let's go. Alright guys, so since it's been like, let's say 3 hours since I last ate, I like to eat every 2 to 3 hours. That's kind of how I help sculpt my body. I need to keep feeding my body every 2 to 3 hours, rotating my protein, carbs, and vegetables. So right now, I'm going to make that super boost drink I was talking about. Okay, so this is like the greens that I use. And I just take 1 scoop of this and put it in my glass. This greens is by far one of the best greens I've ever tried. This flavor is the mixed berries. The other really good one is strawberry banana. It has a much stronger, sweeter taste. But it wasn't available, the strawberry banana, so Greg got the mixed berry greens. Then I like to combine my marine collagen. Collagen's just good for skin, hair, nails, things like that. And I take 1 scoop. It's flavorless, so I just put it in with my greens. All right, guys, so then I like to add black cherry juice and cranberry juice to my glass. I don't like to just use water, it just tastes blah. This sweetens it. And they're both organic. So I just add, oh, my cranberry juice is like pretty much done. And then just some black cherry. And then I just kind of mix it up. So once I give that a good mix, okay. And then here's my snack, guys. This is like the organic salted brown rice cakes. And I just have 2 of these, and I just put peanut butter on them, and I have this as a quick snack, and I go into the office for the morning. Alright guys, so this is kind of what my morning looks like. Believe it or not, guys, I look forward to drinking my greens. It tastes so good. You just have to get the right mixtures. And again, this really boosts my energy throughout the day. I just feel more alive, more energy to do things. It's so good. A lot of people say, oh, I just have to like plug my nose and down my greens. No, man, you gotta mix it with the right juices. This organic black cherry juice and organic cranberry juice is the best with these type of greens. Oh my gosh, guys, so good. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna finish my snack and then I'll be heading into the office. So I will check back in with you guys later. All right, guys, I'll see you soon.
20 minutes later.
Hey, babe.
Hey.
What are you working on?
I'm putting some of the content on the Facebook page.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, guys. So this is normally how the days go. This is like a normal day when Greg's off. Like, we just come right down into the office and we just get work done. So like Greg said, he's just working on posting videos that we've posted on our YouTube channel to our Facebook page. And I'm going to be working on actually part 2 of the video titled Couples Problems. So I hope you guys are enjoying that video. By the time you're watching this video, part 2 would have already been out. Anyways, it's important that I like really adhere to a schedule, just as like if I was in the office, if I worked for a corporate job, because it's so important to me that I give the kids the time and attention they need when they come home. So I'm not just like down here editing and they're off playing, or say they're doing homework and not doing homework. So I really try to like stick to a schedule and get things done. And I find that this schedule that I just started, getting up earlier, working out, getting the workout out of the way, and then coming down into the office has really been working for me. And I just want to say to myself, I'm really proud of myself. I'm getting things done.
One of the things I noticed this morning, something that we enjoy doing, is taking the kids to school, going together.
Yes.
Even though it's something, it doesn't have to happen, and one of us could be getting something done during that time. We both appreciate the ability to go to the school and drop our kids off and pick them up.
Again, it comes down to like the experience, right? Like I like having those memories.
That's just it. The kids will have those memories.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Both my mom and my dad pick me up from school or drop me to school.
Yeah.
Because Mimi picks them up some days, but then we pick them up from martial arts. But we're always picking them up
together. Yeah, they're always seeing us together. I just love that. So true.
Or when we can, because the days that I'm working, I have to appreciate that.
Yeah.
That's just it. So the moments that we can.
Yeah.
Like every morning.
Yeah. I'm so grateful for those moments and those days. Also, because you mentioned dropping them off to school, Jasmine meant to tell you last night that there's no more zones.
They took the zones away?
They took the
zones.
Finally.
Oh,
so
my
they
goodness.
were so happy. And I'm like, Jasmine, remind me to tell Daddy. She's like, okay. And she forgot. She got distracted. But
they've been stuck in their specific areas.
Yes. So they came home yesterday, guys, and they're like telling us how school went. Like, we got to play manhunt, like the whole school. Like all the kids were so happy to see each other and like just go and play with each other that they said like the whole school played like manhunt. It was such a special moment for me to hear that from them. Like they were so
when
they
you
were
can
so
see
overjoyed.
your friend, but you can't go. You're not allowed over there.
Yeah,
it's the same air, and half of them are in the same households. Like it's so crazy.
It is, but that's okay. We're not gonna like dwell on that. But it's just my heart was so full because Amaya's like, Mom, even though there's no more zones, before like you're not supposed to go in zones, but kids would. But the majority of children would stay in their zone, like they would follow the rules. But now that there's
the comfort of
the restrictions are lifted, they feel so much better. Like everyone was playing together. She even went over and played with her friend Carolea.
Oh,
and
nice.
Yeah, and Amaya's like the whole time they were together. So yeah, that's what's up with our kids, and I thought that was like really exciting news, and I wanted to tell the family too, for those following our story, like, you know, like that was a really pivotal moment for the kids. Yeah,
I thought the zones were being removed, but they weren't yet.
They weren't. Yeah, but I knew it was coming because I knew I read something in the school newsletter that they would be removing the zones. Anyways, everybody's healthy, everybody's happy, and that's the way we're moving. All right, guys, so I hope you enjoyed this vlog, guys, seeing our new morning routine. Greg and I are gonna get some work done because we still have like a busy day ahead of us, filled with projects, and we gotta stick to a schedule.
There's always something to do.
There is.
I gotta get my workout in still, so I want to get as much done as I can.
Oh, that too. Yes, that's right. All right, guys. Well, before we leave out today, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because we don't want you to miss a thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. Bye.